I thought we came out in the first quarter really ready to go, really took advantage of them, shared the ball exceptionally well, and just started the game on a great note. Was happy with the way we finished defensively. I thought we were awesome, and it just gave an opportunity for everyone to get some good minutes. So it was really trying to grow our post players and really happy with the way that Yulia, Ali, and Ayana Dunbar played.
Sila and Olivia just told us that the goal was 40 allowed points, 10 per quarter.
Yeah.
Has that been the goal every game? Was that sort of a Long Island specific thing? How did that come about?
I mean, we're just trying to be more consistent on the defensive end. So, a lot of times we try to hold them under a certain percentage, field goal percentage, or hold them under a certain amount of free throw attempts. We've been really fouling people and putting people through the line a lot. So that's something that we've really emphasized and worked on. So today we went with a number and tried to keep it, in single digits per quarter and really focus on that.
Yuli was great from the line tonight. Is that something she's been putting extra work in?
Yeah, she's just been putting extra work in everything that she's been doing. She spends a lot of extra time every day, spends a lot of extra time with Coach Mel, her position coach, and, she's been really upset that she hasn't shot it well from the line and knows how important it is for her to be able to make free throws. So I was really happy for her. I mean, she had 10 and 7 in 12 minutes. That's pretty good.
Tonight, Silo and Olivia had nearly identical stat lines. They both had 21 points, near double-doubles. What's it like watching them on a night like tonight, and what stood out to you?
Yeah, I mean, they're both pretty incredible. I just thought, their composure, I think Liv is getting more and more comfortable playing at the college level, and she's getting more acclimated, not pressing, not rushing things. I thought tonight she really let the game come to her. She's really focusing on the rebounding, which has been evident in the last 2 games. She's been outstanding. I also looked at the stat and was really impressed that she had 0 turnovers on the day as well. That's pretty awesome. But I just think she's just gaining confidence as the season progresses, and her and Sila are a hard 1-2 punch. I mean, you add Mila to that mix, and it's a hard 1-2-3 punch. But I just think the more experience they gain, the more confidence they gain, the more comfortable they become.
It seemed that every time Long Island had the ball, Michigan, you guys had a player in their face. They were swarmed. They were nervous. So many deflections. Can you talk about that defensive intensity you saw throughout the game?
Yeah, I think, we talked about it this week, just trying to be way more aggressive and try to come at them and make them uncomfortable from the tip. And that's something that we've been emphasizing. And then to be able to do that without fouling, and how important that really is. And I thought we were able to do that. I mean, we really applied that type of pressure without fouling.
Yeah, it felt like you guys have been emphasizing forcing turnovers, but it felt like you guys were pressuring the ball handlers even higher up and even tighter than usual.
Yeah.
Is that something you plan to carry on?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something that we think, we try to change defenses. And when Brooke comes in, I think she gives us that spark where we really pick up 94 feet. And Brooke, Sila, and Liv really have a connection going together where they can, double people and recover and really play off each other. And it's fun to watch those guys together.
At multiple points during tonight's game, you guys went on these unanswered scoring runs, even with bringing people in and off the bench. Was there anything specific that was clicking for you guys offensively?
I thought we were able to get out in transition. I think when we got stagnant, when they started to jam our rebounders and we weren't able to go, that slowed us down a little bit. But once we recovered in the third quarter late and we started to go in transition and open up the game a little bit more, which we did in the first quarter, that changed things for us. So just our pace at which we're playing is pretty good.
And tonight, scoring 96 points, 60-plus point win. Obviously, a lot of things went right. What did you identify as an opportunity for growth?
Yeah, we talked about that at the timeouts. We wanted to make sure that that's why we gave ourselves like a goal on the defensive end. And then from an offensive perspective, we talked about limiting our turnovers. That is an area where we want to get better. And we watched all of our turnovers after the last game and where we could really get better. And we had 13 tonight and only 5 at half. So that was definitely an improvement from last game. But we talk about, can we average around 12 or 13 per game and not the 17 and 18 that we've been getting. So really trying to do that and trying to continue to share the basketball. And again, we had 20 assists, which I think our team has, been doing really well.
Is there a specific type of turnover you're trying to cut down on?
Yeah, the unforced, which, the unforced. And some of them are like, travels, moving screens. We've worked hard on not getting the moving screen ones. We've gotten a lot of those earlier in the year. Travels, really trying to come and, come to two and look first before you're moving. So some of those silly ones we're trying to get better at.
How are you working with Mila to try and get her to stay out of foul trouble?
I mean, we work every single day on getting your hands up and not touching opponents. And, I think, she's always in a tough spot because she's defending the person that has the ball in their hands the majority of the time. And usually, the other team's like quick players. So she's got to continue to grow in her discipline. And when she has two, she has to make better decisions. And, I think it's, it's going to come. I think sometimes she gets ones because she's frustrated. So that's going to come with her growth.
And yeah, I noticed you kept her in with 2 fouls, whereas oftentimes you see a coach
Yes.
quick yank a player
Yeah.
after 2 fouls. Was that a product of you guys having a large lead and it not being as important, or is that?
Probably a little bit, but I told her when she came out, when she picked up the third, I said, these are opportunities for me to see, can you play with 2? Now, the next time that happens, I'm probably not going to keep you in because you showed me that you couldn't play with 2. So I think they're all opportunities for the both of us to learn, like, how is she going to handle those situations? And if I never gave her a chance, we wouldn't know. Some coaches just have a policy, hey, I'm taking her out when they get 2. But with the lead that we had, it gave me the opportunity to let me see, can she handle this and play with 2?
And then it seemed like the team was really effective at getting the free throw line today. Olivia had a few and ones. What did you notice?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we've talked about too, because we had been putting teams to the free throw line way more than we've been getting there. And that's something that the guard and the post group has really been working on our guards continuing to work on getting downhill, and something that Liv has really been focusing on the last week. And I was really proud of the way she did that. She was awesome tonight, and I think we're growing in that space and getting there 21 times. A couple of games ago, we were only getting there 10, so that's really good. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.